Did center on my back.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Ow.
Here, why is the mirror uncovered again?
Sammy, are you here with us tonight?
Oh.
Can you hear that?
That's the mirror. We were telling you guys about that mirror giving off EMF.
The story
That
with
is
this
it.
mirror here is this vanity over here was a Christmas present.
John.
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
But when we was in the other house up in Pennsylvania, Abby got scratched. The word Amy appeared, which if you listen to our podcast, we explain that whole story. But anyhow, this mirror, as you can hear again.
I'm not even the full way up to the mirror. I'm like a few.
Let them hear.
Like
So see how it spikes up? We found out that hi, Amy, is that you? Can you turn the
Take the
flashlight off?
Take the EMF wand and see.
Is it spiking?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
See?
she's spiking.
So we pretty sure that Amy, when Gabriella and I were in here by ourselves one time talking, and Amy came through and apparently
K2?
she attached herself to there from the other house where we lived in. Kind of make a long story short.
Yep. Okay, on the K2, it lights up orange, almost 3, EMF 3.
Yeah, which is yellow on this one.
Yeah, so.
Yep. So I'm going to turn this aside here again. So
More
Hi.
energy is what it
yeah,
says.
Can you set this REM pod off here?
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
Throw something.
That
Or
would be
Steve,
why
don't
it's
do that,
been
please.
knocking everywhere.
Yeah.
That would be why.
Amy, are you here with us tonight? Can you turn the flashlight back on if that is you, Amy?
Or do we have some new spirits in here?
We did have somebody
John.
that said something about they died recently.
Bobby? Is your name Bobby? Can you turn that flashlight on for us?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see it. As you can see, our meters, the one that's laying down is fluctuating. You probably can't see it on the camera, but if you see this one here, something's definitely here. Can you turn the flashlight back on?
I call
if
them
somebody
EMF
is here.
wands. EMF wands,
They
we
are
got the K2s, we got the Gauss meters.
We have discussed, we do want to get a couple more cameras so that if we keep on getting these venues like we've been now starting to
Oh,
get,
we are getting more cameras.
yeah, we can set them
100%.
up in separate rooms and catch some stuff like
Great.
in the one where...
It goes, great, more shit.
Yay!
Yay. Are you happy that we're in here tonight talking to you? Can you turn the flashlight back on?
No, Gauss meter went up.
You will see me.
Can
Okay. Use all the energy in these machines and show us yourself
we?
tonight.
That would be awesome. Show yourself over there though, so that way it's in front of the camera.
Now, we do have our Ring cameras over here to the right of me. We do have on Ring camera, we have orbs. We have a shadow that goes and runs across the bed. We have stuff like that. So if you want, when you see this video here, make a comment that you want to see that some of the evidence that we captured in this room.
1940s.
And we will do a compilation of just some of the stuff that we have before this session here tonight.
Now, mind you, the room is messy because it's a storage room.
Yes.
We're in the process of transitioning, if you get my drift. And so we don't like to say that in front of prior company. But we're in the process of transitioning. And so
It
It flashed.
it's not necessarily the cleanest right now. But we have a lot, and I mean a lot, of experiences,
can't
evidence.
really see anything anyway, so.
Yeah, we got that shadow. We
Oh,
got.
they'll be able to see it whenever we clip all the footage and send it to me.
Yeah.
And then I can edit it on my phone and throw it up.
And here's the funny thing that we'll have to explain to them too. Gabriella slept in this room and she told her story of what happened, but it's funny because she would come in this room and she would get clothing or something from this room and she would leave out and all these orbs would just be around the room. Now, normally we would say, oh, hey, what? That's just dust. But we would watch it for half an hour and it would continue, then it would stop and then it looked like a disco ball going off again in this room.
Can you grab the antenna? Can you grab the antenna? Please. Can you make the REM pod a different color?
again in this room, and it only happens when Gabriella comes in and out of this room. I could come in this room, rummage through her stuff. Chase could come in this room and rummage through her stuff. Nothing. Maybe one orb here, something floating. But Gabriella comes in, leaves this room, and it's like a disco ball in here with orbs. So, how do you explain that?
Yeah, it's definitely not dust because it, like she said, it's only when I come in here and go back out. If everybody else just comes in here and goes back out for no reason, there may be a few orbs, but not like a whole
And then
lot.
we've got orbs that we think are not orbs that you can like almost see like a figure or a face or an odd shape.
It could just be matrixing because that does happen a lot, especially with this camera. The Ring cameras, they kind of pixelize things and make your mind go crazy with things that could be not there but make it look like that. So we're not entirely sure, but some of the orbs, if you slow it down or take a screenshot of it, it does kind of look like there might be a face.
Most of them we kind of just dismissed as just matrixing, but there's some that you just can't because
the last one that we found it looked like a person, like a guy with a beard, and you could literally see like a whole outline of his face and maybe like a hat or something, like he was Jewish or something.
It was me.
It was crazy. You
you're
probably
a ghost, Chase.
You're the demon that they were talking about.
That's probably
Is that right?
is Chase
Wow.
the flashlight.
So, a few things.
You see me? Where are you at?
A few things. I thought about using those Ring cameras as like secondary cameras and hooking up to like a hotspot on my phone and running those throughout the night because I don't have my phones on me at all unless I'm running Spirit Talker, which we're all starting to get anyway. So I got my phone charged up while we're running my hotspot, and we could have a Ring camera set up in a whole nother room. It picks up infrared night vision. So it would be really cool to do that. But also, while she was in this room, she showed us a video of the blanket was folded up over top of her leg, and it got pulled down.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. I didn't even know that it happened when it happened. But we looked back because this was when we put the camera in here.
Turn the light off, please. Sorry.
And I don't know if we can find that footage anymore because
It was like almost a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah, because the Ring camera erases
It does.
from years prior and some months prior, but which just really sucks. But when I was in here and I was about to go to bed, this cover right here, it was over me and it was folded like that.
The hell was that?
That wasn't on, but that could have been the cat's
No, that
cover.
was outside.
Anyways,
That was not outside.
that's the cats.
So if you hear that, that was cats outside of that door.
But it was kind of like this, and then it kind of just got like pulled like that, and it was the craziest thing ever. And I was like,
you can see it get pulled.
you guys need to see this. It's crazy. And they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, that definitely was something pulling on your blanket. So,
We've all got touched in here. Gabriella got her leg touched. That's kind of, it's not that she was afraid of whatever is in this room. It's just that when you're sleeping and you feel something touch you and you know nothing's there, that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. So
yeah, I was out like a light, and then I felt something touch my leg, kind of like grab it. But again, I think that it might have been just like a child or something, like trying to get my attention. So, also it said I like the dark.
yeah.
So when you're sleeping,
Trust you. Okay, we do. If you trust us.
when
if
you're
you-
sleeping and something touches your leg, you can't really like just ignore it and go back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was a little freaked out. So I decided not to come back in here and sleep in here.
Can you turn the flashlight back off?
It's also extremely cold in here. Like, if the heat is on, all the excess air from the heat or like the coldness from the rest of the house comes into this room. The heater doesn't work in this room.
It's funny because mine and Abby's room is always hot.
Yeah,
It's like a
freezing
fucking
all the time.
sauna in there, and that's why I have a AC in there.
Can you come over by one of these things over here and touch it, like either the REM pod or the cat ball? You're fluctuating the EMF wand here.
I
So
keep
can you
seeing,
touch something else?
something over there, like maybe in the mirror. It's weird.
I want to say too that sometimes we're in here, and there'll be days where we get nothing. Not a cat ball, maybe a flashlight flickering
That's
here and
few and
there.
far, though.
And that is like we don't always get everything. I think the night of the podcast, that was awesome.
That
Like,
was
that is a
amazing.
good night for us.
That was
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
And this is like almost every other day for what we normally get here.
Mhm.
Now we did stop at one point. We stopped coming in here entirely. Whenever we started getting places, we started going to those, and we kind of gave this place a break because we didn't want to, wear them out and ask the same questions every day to the same spirits. But now,
Stabbed.
stabbed.
Is there somebody in here that was stabbed?
I heard that.
That was me.
Oh.
The little growl was me. But there
Can
was
you
a
turn the
knock over there.
flashlight off? And
Yourself here.
watch yourself here. Why? Why do we need to watch ourselves?
I mean, we can't. We have a camera over there to
Yeah.
see yourself.
What if that's what it's saying? Rewatch the footage.
Is that what you're saying? Can you turn the flashlight off to confirm? Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to rewatch this footage, guys.
See if we see. We want to get a Polaroid camera or one of those Fuji instant cameras because up on our research, we found out that cameras like we're using now is good and all, but if you want the best chance of capturing something unusual is if you take those instant pictures. Something about that gives
What
ability.
is that?
That might be the cat.
That's outside, but
That was. out
That
there.
was, something, but it was probably the cat.
Aldous.
Aldous? What is Aldous? ALDOUS.
I don't know. Give it up. Look it up.
I think that's an old name.
I don't know.
Like Elvis.
I don't know.
Look it up.
Aldous. Aldous.
What is that book? It's not a dictionary. It's something else. Or maybe it is a dictionary.
The Necronomicon.
Fuck. It's been so long. I haven't been to school in a hot minute.
Wealthy. Older wealthy.
Oh.
It's Italian German. It could either be a form
Right.
meaning
It's
old or
confirming.
wealthy, or from the German.
We get that a lot. Okay, we get a lot that German. We get told a lot on our machine that German people are here. Is it because of the war or something?
There's no way.
No,
I speak German. Sort of.
something. I'm not saying because we're in the South, of course it wouldn't be German, but I'm talking about German, not during the time of the war, but that immigrated from over. Because we get a lot of German.
Immigration.
Mike.
Okay.
Mike.
So here is my theory on life because it just seems outrageous to me that you can sit there and be dead from, like, let's say you were a Viking or from that time where
Free. Are you free now?
men rode horses and there was like one sheriff for an entire town, like old Western days. Let's say you died and you're a ghost until present day. You've been dead a really, 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 really long time. Like, I just think that's like a punishment.
Well,
If you're still here, that is like
it depends on how you lived your life, I guess, and how you died. Like some spirits come back until maybe somebody got killed and found. Maybe some spirits got killed, but nobody knows what really happened, so they hang around until their story gets out, and everybody knows, hey, I was killed. I didn't die from an accident. I was actually murdered. Maybe that's what the case is. I don't know.
But the best people to ask about this type of stuff are dead paranormal investigators. seriously, the ones who have passed on, who know this equipment and have worked with it for years.
Well, like the thing is, we don't know if we'd
Like-
actually be contacting a paranormal investigator or something else pretending to be one.
Yes, but another theory that I also heard is, what if we're using some of these equipment and we think that it doesn't hurt them, but it does? Like infrared light.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the Overnight Channel was actually talking about it on one of their podcasts. Where like, what if infrared light actually hurts them?
No, it's supposed to help. From
It's-
what I read.
it's
From
supposed to
what
draw
we
them.
know, from what we think, but we don't
We don't
know
know.
what they
Well,
know.
we don't know anything about it. That's why
Exactly.
we're doing our investigation to try. I do have a question for the spirit, though, and you can turn the light on. And when you're dead,
Stay.
stay. Okay, we will for a little bit.
No, I think it
No
says
problem.
it stays.
If
Nah, I was right. When you're dead, you stay.
no, but that's. Let me ask a question.
saying it went off when I said
Can you turn the flashlight back off so I can finish asking my question, please?
I'm just saying it went off when I said that. It's
Yes, it
pretty
did.
fucking. I don't know, man.
Okay, can you turn the flashlight back on?
Turn it off. For
This is a
us,
very important
please.
question that I'm curious about.
Have you
Please.
heard of?
Can you-
Please turn it off.
Can you turn it off?
The
the
what?
thing.
Okay,
They
my
were
question
saying,
is
yeah,
like, say
yeah.
you died of a gunshot wound or you died of a stabbing. Since you're a spirit, do you still feel that pain as a spirit? Or can you turn that flashlight back on if that's a yes?
Do you still feel pain after death? Is that what you're trying?
Yeah, the pain of the way they died.
Do
Do
you?
they still feel that pain?
So can you turn that flashlight on if that's true? You still feel pain after death?
Because I hope not. They're
You
not
know
turning
what's
it
really
back
weird?
on.
There's
So
a
that's another one. Yeah,
there's a
that's
movie
good.
where this girl. We're not. We're
Why
saying,
does it keep saying that? It has never said that this many
I
times.
think it might be a child.
Is there a child in this room? That was quick.
That was a knock. That's not raindrops. There's no way raindrops can hit this window.
Is there a child in here with us tonight?
It did it again.
It did it
so
again.
There has to be. Are you scared?
Flashlight that. The knocking.
Can you turn that off? Please?
Go ahead and turn her off. Can you touch one of these machines? Like that? Can you do that? Come on over. Yeah, see now you turned the flashlight up. Come over and touch one of these machines.
Don't touch this one. This one's off. Don't worry about this one.
Touch the machine there with the
Touch
red
this.
light. Or one of the
No.
or one of the cap. I'm speaking.
We
My
didn't
name is
introduce
Diane.
ourselves. We didn't introduce ourselves to any
We
new
shouldn't have
spirits.
to.
If there's any new spirits in here,
Oh,
like
yeah,
wandering
sure.
spirits.
Well, my name's Diane.
I'm Gabriella.
My name is Chase, and where?
Yo.
Backyard Is there a little child in here, or are you afraid? Can you turn the flashlight back on?
I have a test. If you are here and you are a child, could you not turn the flashlight on, but can you knock on something like this?
That's Crowley in the background, by the way. He won't
Yeah, that's
shut
a
up.
crazy cat. We call him Crowley
Can you
because he is
knock
the
on the
devil.
wall just like I did? Okay, do it then. Knock just like this. You hear that?
I heard it. It was kind of like
it
on the
was like
roof.
somewhere over there. Okay, cool. You did it. Good.
If this child, why would it be on the roof?
Yeah.
Why are you crawling on the roof? That's
Can you fly?
dangerous.
Okay, that's gotta be thunder
Can you
out there.
fly?
No way! Ain't no
Unless
fucking
they mean,
way.
unless they mean like floating, like the stereotypical.
So
ghost
is
can-
Casper true?
Castle.
Like sandcastle?
Was that your best memories of a sandcastle on the beach? You hear our stupid cat back there?
It's an everyday thing.
I can't
Almost
sleep.
24 hours a day.
So I don't sleep in here, and this is gonna sound crazy, but I don't sleep in here anymore. So I sleep on the couch, and every day that I sleep on the couch, I barely get any sleep because of that cat. He won't shut up because the females are in the other room. He can see them.
We keep them separated.
Until we get him fixed. Can you turn the flashlight
Until we
back
get
off?
rid of them.
Turn the flashlight back off.
So that being said, if you want a stray cat, annoying as fuck, uses you as a launch pad.
So let's confirm or not confirm. Is there a little child in here?
Turn the flashlight
I
on.
don't know, I'm starting to doubt it now because there was a knock on the ceiling.
I was just going to say
The
that.
fuck was that?
Is there a spirit in here
That was
pretending to be
loud.
a
You
child?
heard that too,
That was a
right?
bang, but
That was
I
a
think that was the
bang.
cats outside.
I don't know.
I think that was the cats.
We need to
I'm
Put 'em
surprised
on the
it's
room.
not touching the REM pod tonight, because normally it touches my REM pod.
Yeah.
It does.
I mean, if I leave mine in here alone,
Is
it'll
that
touch
like the
mine
most
too.
sensitive, or is it?
You can check it, but it is.
Here, we're
We
gonna.
make the noises.
We make the
no-
noises.
Oh, so no, that wasn't the cat then. That was them.
Ah, now it's more sensitive.
All right, well, we'll go ahead and try this one then.
Well, hi.
Hi.
So who's here with us? Can you give us your name?
Okay. My feet are all the way back.
My
to the knee.
EVP recorder wouldn't have been drain dead. Then, yeah, I just
It's strained, yeah.
I don't understand why it's dead. Every time I put it away, it magically turns on and drains the battery.
Wait, is it not going off over there anymore?
No, just not behind me. Before we started recording, it was going off behind me.
It spiked like crazy.
Oh, there it is, at the mirror.
That's
Yeah,
by
of
the
course. Is the mirror a pathway? Can you turn the flashlight on if the mirror is a
The balloon
pathway?
is moving.
Hey, don't fucking say that.
Oh yeah, it is. Are you moving the balloon? Can you turn that flashlight back off if you're moving the balloon?
I
Okay,
don't know
so the
fucking
mirror's
There's
a
no
pathway.
air in this room, so there's no reason
There's
why not.
no air. No heat, no
There's
air.
no air
Heat is
at all
off,
in
yeah.
this room.
Passage.
And
No
There's about
way!
a passage,
No
and
way!
passage came up.
That is awesome.
also, guys,
And this is spiking too.
the craziest thing about that balloon moving is that there's one down there that you can't really see, but it started deflating. So I was like, okay, and it was just
Mess.
yes, my room was a mess. I'm sorry. Anyways, so we have that balloon. I took the string off of it because the cats kept on trying to play with it and try to eat the string and everything, and so I took it off. Well, we had it in the living room and it was going crazy because the fan was on. Well, one day it kind of just made its way into the kitchen and stayed above my bedroom door. So I was like, okay, what's gonna happen if I open my door? I opened my door, none of us touched the balloon at all, and it kind of gets sucked in, which is super weird because the doorway is up here, and it kind of went down into the bedroom
Yeah,
itself.
I had to go down to come in.
And right there is where
Right
the
there.
wicker chair was that Chase is now sitting on. It went straight to the wicker chair, stayed there for a little bit, and then made its way over to the mirror.
And now look, the balloon's real still again.
And then I guess it made its way back there to the wicker chair, stayed there, and now it's on the ground because
Yeah.
the wicker chair.
Not
is
even my
used.
REM pod's going off right now.
Yeah, that's kind of
That's
odd.
really saying something.
But the flashlight's
And
gone crazy
it's
tonight.
sensitive. Mine's on the most sensitive setting.
We were all here, and they were it was like they were communicating with each other.
It was,
because-
and it was on cue. You would
Yeah.
ask it to turn off,
Yeah.
it would turn off.
So, and the
that's
capitals
how-
went off, the flashlight went off, our
Yeah, I
ear,
can probably put
everything.
it up here now. I just do this real quick. Yeah, you see that? I can put it up here now, but
Can you make one of the cat balls go off? There's one over there by the TV, and then there's one. Oh, also, I had to cover up the TV because it's right across my bed when I was sleeping in here. And if you guys don't know,
Matthew.
if you have a TV or any type of mirror in front of your bed, that could potentially create a portal. So, I mean, you don't have to believe in that stuff, but I do strongly. So I covered it up at night.
Well, you kind of.
Okay, cut this out the video. Abby, whenever you go to edit this, never mind. Don't.
What just
Now, as
happened?
you
What?
just saw, this is normal. Now, the EMF reader went full color, and of course, his REM pod went green. So something was literally.
My K2 went to red.
Yes, yes.
That thing. What
What
was that?
that?
Is that the spirit talker? What?
Can you do that again? Go ahead, do that again for us,
I don't
please.
think it liked that you took away the spirit talker.
I don't think it did either, because as soon as you pulled that away is when everything went
Yeah,
nuts.
as soon as you took the
And that's what we just said. And the K2 just was going, the K2s are spiking too. So
you pissed it off.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And you notice too, the flashlight's not going on and off. So.
Okay, I need to make a phone call though. I will give this right back, I promise.
Okay, thank you for communicating with us.
I'll give this right back, I promise.
And there you go with the flashlight. Well, and I've got the chills
I
now.
do too. I feel like, oh my god.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I like right here now, right? Yeah. Oh, this leg is frozen solid.
That kind of scared me a little bit. Like, why is it freaking out that he
Okay.
took away the...
I need to make a phone call, so actually. Going off again.
Wow.
That was the whole way blue
Yes,
and pink.
yes, yes.
Okay,
Okay.
Spirit Talker's back on.
Yeah, you
We're
got
back.
You got your words back.
So go ahead whenever the REM pods start going off. You
Wow.
can start the video again. Oh, that one's red.
Yes,
That's been going to red too. And that
Everything's
one,
been going
Well, then again,
on.
my phone's also right by it, so I can't do that too.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything because it's been doing that with and without the phone.
oh, it could have been the phone actually.
Can you make those machines go off again?
That was crazy.
But see, there's the flashlight now.
Oh,
And
sorry.
that might have been a yes. And I said, well, can you make the machines go up again? But see, this is what we're talking about, where those things went like that. This is typical when we're in this room. And here's my, like, there's something standing right beside me without a shadow. Yep, right there's my
I think
confirmation.
it's moving because right before he tried to make the phone call, there was a sound up there.
And then there was two knocks over there as I'm making up. Did you hear that? Like it was like boom.
Well, there was a sound
Boom,
over
as I'm
here,
making
and
the
the
call.
balloon is still moving.
That won't be in the video though.
Yeah,
But that was like a boom, boom.
I don't know what we'll cut. But there's something right by me because my whole leg here is froze. And the light.
That was my REM pod that went off. Not yours.
Yeah, that's odd too, because mine usually goes off.
Yeah, because the sound is different.
Yeah.
So they like, especially if it's a kid, we're pretty sure that if it's a child, they like her REM pod more because it kind of sounds like a gaming system.
Jesus.
Christ.
You know what? It's Easter.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, it is Easter.
This is Easter.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope they don't think that this, I mean, because you get real religious people and they think that we do investigations, it's like sacrilegious or something like that, you know, and
No, I
I
don't
hope
think so.
that, you know, that somebody's not coming through and saying that because most paranormal investigators that I know are very religious people.
And we will say this as many times as we need to. We do not do Ouija boards. We do not do seances. We do not do anything stupid.
No.
That,
We don't provoke.
Nope, we don't provoke. We don't do anything that could potentially get us in harm's way. At all. Ever.
And if we do feel something even slightly negative, we will do a prayer. We will do a St. Michael's.
Yeah,
Something just ran up my leg.
we aren't necessarily a religious family, but if we feel like we are in danger in any type of way or about to be in danger, we will say a prayer and we will say the St. Michael's
yes.
prayer and everything to make sure that everything's okay. Even sometimes if it gets so bad we'll get sage, and we'll sage each other.
Something's by the bed again, obviously, because it's setting the gauze meter off.
We can help you. What do you need our help with?
Who's here with us? Can you touch one of those REM pods again?
Can you make my REM pod go off? It's right beside the flashlight.
Or make cat balls go off? You haven't done the cat balls tonight.
Yeah, there's one right there, and there's one right by the TV, like I said before. This one up there? I forget if they put one. No, I don't think it did. Just right there and there.
Paranormal.
We are paranormal investigators, you're right. And we are here to tell your story if you want to tell us your story.
I wonder if he takes his phone away again, if it'll do the
I
crazy
know.
thing. It's already starting.
K2 spiking, everything's going crazy.
It is not like you taking the spirit talker away. Look at that. I mean, like everything's going off when you take that spirit talker away.
Okay, it's back on then. I'm sorry.
That is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Toys.
You can play with
Unless
them.
maybe that's what it wanted, you to take it away so that it could show itself with those. We could be taking it the wrong way.
Yeah, but why would it? But
Because if we have this on, then we're paying attention to this instead of. I'm just trying to look both ends.
Okay, so what if I turn it off and then I shut my phone off? There, so now y'all can't use it unless I turn my phone back on. Are you guys okay with that?
Is that what you want?
That's, everything just starts going off again. Like, no, you dick.
once that one goes the whole way up to red, it's like all of them do.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But it's not your REM pod.
Yeah, why isn't yours doing
I
anything?
don't know. But if there was some.
That's me.
Yeah, that was you. But if it was something with your REM pod, like say it was faulty or something, that wouldn't explain that K2 meter going off, both of the AMFs. See, look.
It's every time I exit out of the app.
See?
Everything just goes crazy.
It's every time he turns off airplane mode, too. Why would that have
That
anything to
it
do
shouldn't.
with it?
It wouldn't have anything to do with it
It
because these
shouldn't.
have nothing to do with that. And how would it set my gauze meter off? And how would it turn the flashlight on? See?
That's the strangest thing I've ever seen.
It is. Can you do that again? Set everything off again.
That was
That was
spiking
me.
the whole way up.
Can you set everything off again? The K2, the EMF readers. Can you do
There
that?
goes the K2.
There it goes.
That is the most wild. That's the wildest thing.
There it goes again. And look at the flashlight too. It doesn't know if it wants to stay on or off. So what's going on?
I just saw a weird flash right by the EMF wand.
Who is here and what is the deal with the spirit talker? Like why? Okay, there. Like this one's spiking red. That one's spiking red. Look, that one just spiked. Here it goes.
EMF meter just went crazy.
Yep.
The same
And so is
time
this
that
one.
did. Touch the REM pods.
Go ahead and make that REM pod there turn green or blue.
Go ahead. We won't bring back the spirit talker.
Go ahead and do that.
Oh, that's what they want.
That is really
And
odd.
Diane's theory was wrong, and that's what they want.
I think that might have been the camera dying.
That's what they want. Alright, Spirit Talker's back. They don't want me to take it away.
Do you guys like that you can communicate with us through the app? That's insane.
That
Take
is
it away
weird.
again and see what happens. He's taking it away again.
I'm out. I'm gonna go ahead and check Facebook.
Check our YouTube channel.
What if I'm doing?
Can you do that again now? Did that make you mad that he took that away?
Oh, I'm on airplane mode.
See, it's as soon as he turns off airplane mode. Now, okay. Can you stop?
See, so it has nothing to do with this phone. It likes this. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's.
But like everything
See, look,
is going
now look.
crazy.
Can you do?
He's grabbing it now.
I was about to turn my phone off. And airplane mode is on.
Yep. It has nothing to do with your phone because she said stop and it stopped. And the
Because,
flashlight, yeah, look, like, okay. And no, look, and like I said, even if it was, then look, the EMF readers, the K2 and the EMFs are going off. And now the flashlight's coming back on. So they're all communicating with each other again. It was just like that one night we was in here.
But like, it was like every time he turns off airplane mode.
Like right now, airplane mode is off.
But the thing is,
So it would be going crazy right now if that's what it was.
and here's the other thing, though, we got to consider. It wouldn't affect how would that explain the
No,
flashlight?
I think it's messing with
now
us.
airplane mode, and now airplane mode is back on, and it's still nothing.
See, that's
So
what
that
I'm
right
saying.
there just goes to
That
show.
just debunked everything because that theory because that wouldn't affect the flashlight. And look what it's doing now again. Make everything go crazy again. Do it. Can you turn the flashlight back on too while you're at it?
And 3, 2, 1, flashlight. Cat ball. Anything?
All right, well, it's time
These
for me
two.
to go to bed.
These two spiked.
That's it too. K2 did.
Yeah, it's time for me to go to bed.
Well, it's Easter tomorrow, but I guess so. That doesn't want us to go, obviously.
Well, I gotta go to bed.
And there's the
I'm tired.
flashlight again.
Unless it's a great
Well, I gotta
Easter.
cook early in the morning and that, so.
Maybe it's excited it's Easter. Can you back away from that, please?
Let it go. Go ahead, let it go. And there, look at the flashlight.
You gotta
Stop
back
it.
Did
away.
you see